Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If it's your first time joining, thank you. If you are a previous subscriber or you are coming from a previous video on my channel, welcome back. And I'd like to start today off by thanking all my new subscribers. We are almost up to, I believe, 890 subscribers right now. And I want to thank all of you for taking the time to hit that subscribe button. That really lets me know that you guys appreciate the time that I'm putting into these videos and that you appreciate my content. Okay, so with that said, some of you may have seen the previous video. It's been a couple weeks back that I talked about some future projects that I would be doing. Well, today there is a huge change of plans. I am going to, let's see here, I'm going to bring up my email. And okay, so this is my email account for my channel. Now, when you are a YouTuber, there are a few things, a few guidelines that you have to follow about copyright issues when you are filming things and presenting them on your channel. It's not only copyright issues with YouTube, but it's copyright issues with the companies that own the rights to items that you are going to be sharing. So if you are familiar with my channel, you will know that I did a quilt, the black and white quilt, a couple years back. Now, when I did that quilt, I had to have permission to use that pattern. Well, what I did was I wrote to that company that that quilt pattern was in a magazine. So I wrote to that company, and it took me a couple weeks to get confirmation that it was okay for me to use that pattern on my YouTube. Now here comes the part where I'm talking about the video from a couple weeks back about future projects. So we have hit a snag. If you remember correctly, in the video I showed you this magazine. It's called Quilter's World, and it's a really great magazine, and there were some fantastic patterns in it that I wanted to share. Well, that has changed because I wrote here, you can see that I wrote an email for to Quilter's World seeking permission for the use of some of the patterns in the book or in the magazine. And today I received this email. Let me go back one. So I received the email and it said, "Thank you very much for your email. Unfortunately, at this time, we cannot give approval to use any of our designs." So, with that being said, I now have to come up with different patterns to use. I had my fabrics for these patterns. I pulled fabrics from my stash and to be able to make these patterns, and I really wanted to make these. And since I cannot make them, I now have to come up with different patterns. So I will not be using those 3 quilt patterns out of Quilter's World that I wanted to use. So when I saw the email today, I was very disappointed because I had my heart on setting, I had my heart set on making definitely 2 of those quilts out of the magazine. So now I can no longer do that. Okay, So now it comes to when I made the cat quilt a couple months back. I sought permission from Missouri Star Quilt Company, who owns that pattern, who designed that pattern for the cat quilt. And I got permission to use that quilt. And I also got permission, that it is okay to use any of Missouri Star Quilt Company patterns on my YouTube videos. That feel free to use any of their patterns. So I am now going through, if you go to the Missouri Star Quilt Company, their website, there are a lot of quilt tutorials listed. Also, I am still going to be able to use the Fat Quarter Bundle Pack that my mom gifted me, and I still will be able to make these two particular patterns. These are free patterns, and also in this one, in Garden Path, it says, thank you for using this pattern. We want you to sew along with us. Tag us on Instagram. And it's got their sites on their Instagram. It says, we'd love for you to use the hashtags 5FatQuarterFun and Garden Path Quilt when posting about this quilt. So these are patterns that you're free to use and share. So yeah, I mean, you can share what you're making. They want you to sew along with them. So there are those. I am still going to ask permission to use these on my YouTube. But today what I'm doing is I am now going to Missouri Star Quilt Company. And you can see that I've brought up the site. And I'm going to go ahead and just kind of sign into my account. Okay. So now what I want to do is you are able to go, when you sign into your account, you're able to go to tutorials up here at the top. Let me turn this a little bit, and I'm going to show you how you can search for their patterns that you can use. So you're going to go, after you sign in, you're going to go to tutorials. So you've got your tutorials that come up, and it asks you, what would you like to search for? So on these tutorials, what I want to do is I now want to go, let's see here. I had this all figured out yesterday. So let's see. Is there going to be... Okay, I think what I did is I went to actually pre-cuts first. So I went to charm packs, and I have charm packs and some jelly rolls that I really want to use to make quilts. And let me show you, if you're not familiar with those, this is the fabric that I have, and it's really beautiful, floral and paisley. Blues, greens, and yellows, and the background's kind of cream color. So I have 3 charm packs, and I have 1 jelly roll in this fabric. So I'm hoping to at least get 2 to 3 quilts out of these. And what I want to do is I'm going to go to Charm Squares. So I'm clicking on Charm Squares, and you'll see here when it comes up that it says that you can learn more about charm squares or charm packs, 5-inch squares. So I'm going to click on that, and you can learn all about their charm squares. And you can do super simple charm pack quilt projects in your playlist. And you've got your charm pack quilting tutorial collection. So you just kind of need to scroll through a little bit. So we're going to click on that. And I think that's where I got it brought up. Okay, yes. So I hit that I wanted to do to the Charm Pack collection that they have of their patterns. And I'm just going to scroll through these because there are 274 different patterns here. And I want to be able to find one that I can at least use maybe one charm pack for and additional fabric. And you can see that I had the blanket weave pattern that was in the Quilters World magazine was one that I was going to use the charm pack for, so I can no longer do that. I'm going to throw away that note. Really disappointed in that. So we're just going to scroll through, and I am going to find patterns that I think I'm going to like. This one's really cute. You can make a Goodnight Irene quilt and a bonus pillowcase. You can do table runners. I really want to do a quilt, so I'm going to just kind of keep scrolling through. And I really love that Missouri Star Company said that I could go ahead and feel free to use any of their YouTube, their patterns on my social media or YouTube. Okay, so this is one that I did select, is the chandelier quilt, and I did print out the pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and click on that. And so it's going to tell you your difficulty, your duration of the video. It's got the video. You can also scroll down, and it's a size 60 by 60 quilt. You're going to need 2 5-inch charm packs, 3 yards of background fabric, your binding fabric, and your backing fabric. I really like this one because I can use 2 of my charm packs. I've got 3 yards of my backing fabric already. I've got some really great, let me show you that fabric that I'm thinking for my binding. This is what I'm thinking about using for the binding. It's a yellow on yellow kind of stripe, and it's kind of got like a watercolor wash to it. I'm really sorry, my lighting is so messed up. So I thought that would look really great. It's going to bring out the yellows, add some more pop to the quilt. So I did go ahead and print this one off. You can click to get the supplies for the pattern that they have, the fabrics and things that they have used. Or you can click download PDF, and it'll come up. I use Windows. I have HP laptop, and my operating system is Windows. So this is what your Windows will look like. And you can go right over to your print option and print your pattern out. It's very simple. Well, give me just a moment. Okay, sorry about that. I had to take a call. That was my husband calling me. Okay, so as I was saying, with Missouri Star Quilt Company, you are able to go and print out the pattern, and which is really great for their free patterns. So I went ahead and printed out this pattern, and I really want to do this particular pattern. So I will be using the charm packs, and this is going to be my binding fabric. And then I have a cream colored fabric for the background. So I really want to do this one. I'm really excited for this one. And it tells you all about your block size. It's going to tell you about your cutting instructions, everything. You can use either 2 charm packs, 7 fat quarters, scraps, whatever. So there's that one. And we're going to go ahead and go back. So I will be scrolling through Missouri Star Quilt Company, since I do have the permission from them, I have an email stating that feel free to use their designs on any of my social media. So that's where I will be finding my patterns. So again, this is just a thing that you have to do with your social media if you are a YouTuber. Anything that you use on your social media or your YouTube accounts, if it is copyrighted, always seek permission before using anything. And I'm really glad that I did take the time to do that, because if I would have used those patterns and shared them on my YouTube account, I could have gotten in trouble for that. Some companies will fine you for copyright infringement. You can get sued for copyright infringement, things like that. So, like I said, I'll be going through Missouri Star Quilt Company today to search for patterns. Go ahead and close this. Also, on my previous video, I did the review for the SewTech 60 spool adjustable thread racks, and that is these here in the background. Each one holds 60 spools, and you are given spool pins for longer cones. And please check out that video. It is about a 30-minute video, but it is a complete honest review on these thread racks. I will share, they have kindly given me an affiliate link, and that link will take you right to YouTube to the page where these are sold. And if you do purchase them through my link, I do get a small commission. So please check those out. These are fantastic quality thread racks. I really like that they are a molded plastic, that the spool pins are completely adjustable. They easily pop on and off. And again, they come with the longer spool pins, so you can put your cones on there. And I really love that I'm now able to put all my thread out, because previously I did have them in the plastic drawers. And you can still see I do have some of my larger threads, my cone threads, that I don't use as often in the drawers. And I had not used, you can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 colors on the racks. They have the little nets on them like these here. Those are the only threads I have used out of this 80 spool set in 1 year, because I did have them in the plastic bins. I did not see them, so I did not use them. So please check that out. They are fantastic quality. If I was not doing a review collaboration with this company, I would have bought them myself. So please definitely check those out. And hopefully very soon, besides the chandelier quilt, I will find some other patterns to use. And I may just stick with the chandelier quilt first, or unless I find another one that I'm really in love with, that I just can't wait to make, we will do that. And if you haven't subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Please hit the like button as well. Give it a thumbs up. That lets me also know that you guys really like the video. Also, please share my videos if you know somebody that is interested in whatever I am sharing with you. My goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. That's only a couple months away, and I really think we can reach that goal. If you guys are watching and you have not subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button. It's just a goal that I am trying to really reach. And if you like the videos and you want to come back to them, hit that subscribe. So, okay. Also, if you would like to contact me in another way besides the comment section below, you can email me at jsandc18@gmail.com. And that's JS and C. It's the word and, not the symbol, at 18.com. And feel free to ask any questions there if you'd like to, anything like that. Okay, I think I've rambled on enough today. I'm going to get this video edited so we can get it to you guys today. And we will all see you hopefully very soon, starting a new project. And y'all have a great weekend, and we'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.